What's crack with you people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Jack 3. In the last one, we finally earned our wings and came up the temple to find that Deimos has requested our help back in Spargus, and I'm doing the electric slide without moving my legs at all towards the vehicle. I know the more massive something is, the more of a gravitational pull it has, but that's a bit much, don't you think? But in this one, we're going to go ahead and head on down there. So I wonder what exactly could be so bad that they must have to call us back to Spargus. Because you see on the bottom corner there, we got a gun icon on the map, which tells us we're probably going to need to use the shore-facing cannon in the back of Spargus. I wonder how they do a realty race over there, since it's all made of brick and metal. Not brick, but like sandstone and mud. But I think it's essentially just brick. Anyway, we'll know what's going on when we get over there. But yeah, I think with this we are getting closer and closer to the end game. There actually is not a lot left for us to do in Jack 3. As a matter of fact, if I am correct, I'll say that later. Those poor fools trying to come at me like they know what they're doing. Come on. I've got a grenade launcher mounted on a jumping vehicle. You cannot beat me. Apparently I can just run over top of you like that. Good thing those vehicles are fully covered, or else that would be your head right there. Honestly, when you think about it, the people of Spargus do not have the best vehicle design, since, well, pretty much all of the vehicles have an open top design. It's like, what's that? Did that guy just... That guy just blew up on a solid rock. There we go. Up. Jump! I can fly! You got wings, I can still fly. Here we go. And then we go. On the jet board. Oh yeah. That's new. Huh. Yeah, so the Dark Makers have now invaded the city. This happens. So yeah, you can, if you want, you can stick around and help to fight the Dark Makers, but you really shouldn't. But this tells you that we're being invaded by the Dark Makers. Excuse me, you. Everybody's in a panic, kind of moving around. It's honestly reminiscent of the end of Jack 2 when the Metalheads started attacking Haven City. It's just that Haven City, that was like the last, what, 20 minutes of the game? And then you went straight to final boss. Dude, we still got a little bit more after this, actually. Alright, wouldn't better just to jump. Alright, here we go. Up, 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 and away.
Open up with a gun. Fire! Fire!
Yeah, so here's how this works. You shoot the glowy spots. I recommend using the rapid fire method, which is just to hit the button as fast as you can, and fight and to shoot down the dark precursor walkers. I feel like the team at Naughty Dog watched a lot of stuff. These things look exactly like ATS, just a little bit taller and purple, and with tentacles in the face. They don't look a lot like ATS. But yeah, no, this gun actually did come into effect in the game. You only use it once, which makes sense. Any fire die? Yes, I am. So yeah, the one thing I recommend doing is just kind of take a couple hits if you can.
You're taking hits.
And just destroy what you get, because you are going to take some damage. I think we probably got it. Right. Nope. Yeah, I thought we had more, because I looked at the radar there. It's all the oh, we think about it. You think the red will be the enemy. Nope, the red is your target, Red Bull. Yeah, you need a little bit of help to keep your eye on this targeting screen on the front there, and you should be fine. I'm gonna say right now, I have never done this mission without getting hit once, just because it is just that challenging. Which I think is good. I think it's good. It's kind of like you've seen the Dead Space playthrough. It's probably got from the Dead Space. We have to use the turret to shoot down the asteroids. It's impossible, if my memory serves correct, to actually do that mission without taking any damage. So yeah, so they tied achievement to getting above 50%, and now they're landing inside the city. The ones in the city have homing missiles, because let's mix it up a little bit. But yeah, I think every time I've done this, I've actually gotten pretty close to dying, because it is just that challenging, which I think is good, Anytime you had just one of these like invade the homestead missions, it should have been pretty challenging, right?
Only one more machine left.
Are you sure about that, Thanos? We're talking about walkers dropping in from space like Mandalorians on the Bacchus warship. I guess he was.
You did it, Jack. This victory is a sign of possibility. Times are grim, but when I was the leader of Haven City, times seemed grim then too. Take hope. Even the smallest weed finds shelter within the rocks.
Wait, you were once the leader of Haven City?
I came to the throne during the middle of the Metalhead Wars. Baron Praxis betrayed me and banished me to the wasteland. The rest, you know. Anyway, here is your third and final battle amulet. You are one of us now. That war amulet is a beacon. If ever you need us, use it to call, and we will be there. And from me, a welcoming gift. This rare precursor armor is said to have been worn by Mar himself. I was saving it for my own son, but right now, you should wear it in this difficult time.
Thanks. I don't have anything for you.
You give us all hope, Jack. That is gift enough. Welcome to the clan.
And with that,
we have a problem. Readings indicate Errol has somehow alerted and raised the Dark Ship's shields. Even if we do manage to turn on the planetary defense system, it may not have an effect. I have a feeling the astroviewer in Haven Forest does more than just look at stars. You must be cautious. Dark creatures have taken over the forest. It will be a battle just to reach the astroviewer now.
and there's our next mission. But yeah, with that done, we have accomplished every single mission that we can that isn't a side mission in Spargus. And if you look at the map closely, you'll see there's no optional missions on the map because I did most of them off screen. At the time of this recording, I still have roughly half the missions left to do in the game, and that means doing the ones in the Wasteland and the ones in Haven, which I will do off screen and then put in a bonus video later. The one upside to Jack 3's precursor warp system is that I think they learned from last time, from Jack 2, and they've made it to where they made it to where you can get them at any time instead of having to go and get them then and there, because a lot of the missions you can't come back to, which I learned the hard way at the end of my Jack 2 recording. I went to go do the side missions and all the extra locations in the mission areas and found out that I can't go back to all of them. So yeah, that video had to be delayed or coming out later as a result. But you know, you live and learn. No, I will not break onto a Sonic the Hedgehog musical. Don't ask. Also, you may have noticed that even though I started to do like a few more in the Wasteland, I had already started doing some. You may be like, well, you didn't do the one there about the racing track. That's because there are submissions that are straight up races that you can do multiple times to get better times.
We can't win this war.
But once you get the gold medal, there's no real point in coming back to it, which is why if you're going to do a racing mission, when we get to this game, Jack X, that's a better game to do for racing, because the racing controls are just, in my opinion, better. They're okay in Jack B, but they are much better in Jack X, and there's more reason to come back to Jack X, because there's a narrative attached to its gameplay, which is why I come back to a lot of racing games that aren't like Mario Kart. Like, I'll still come back to the Sonic Riders games, even though they have their problems in Jack X, because, well, there's just a lot more to do, and I don't remember this at all. So wait, I do remember this. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to just kind of nod right now. If you can just kind of nod. Oh, y'all remember the turret section from Jack 2, right? So basically, we're just doing that. Yeah, I said I don't remember this. I do, actually. So, same rules as the Jack 2. Just shoot down all the enemies and do your best not to die. I think the other thing this one Jack 2 is that they can get off the turret at any time, so just clear out the area before you do anything and keep going. So basically how you want to do this is that anytime you see a turret, hit there. That's why I love the reflector, because the beams, like the boomerang, the beams always come back. That sucks to be you! Say hello to my not-so-little friend! I've only getting rid of these around my house. I mean, seriously. Get a giant honking laser and just start shooting them down? Oh yeah! Here we go, here we go. There we go. Get you guys. Haha. Suck it, scrub. Oh, watch, I'm gonna die on this. Okay. Messed that up. Well, I'll just let him have that, because I don't need it anymore. Oh, I died. Well, that's on me, but at least it's at the checkpoint. You know, I really should have used a light jacked shield. For some reason I didn't think to do that. Ah, I have full health. Joke's on you! And now, I have your turrets. Well, it's a good thing that when I shoot this thing, it doesn't take any damage. Otherwise, I'd go and have like 3 shots of health, and I'd be like, well, this is not going well. You know, since it's the last couple of all the stops. So what I would do is I would just get a little bit of hidden room, take a couple hits, and then get the last one. Oh, there's one more left somewhere. Oh, come on! And it counted anyway. Oh man, I love this game, I swear. Talk a bunch of weed whackers. Good thing Jack got that high, got some upsteam in water.
Wonderful, Jack! I knew that machine was special!
Get out of my head.
Jack? Jack? I'm losing you, buddy!
It's linking me into the Darkmaker ship systems. They're taking me to them.
Jack! Jack!
I'm linked into the Darkmaker ship. I can control some of the machines.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't remember that voiceover. That Jack said about being inside the Darkmaker ship. I legitimately don't, and I've played this so many times. I think that might have been one of the things that didn't work in the original Jak 3. At least on the original release. That some of this stuff just didn't play. But yeah, so we are now piloting a Darkmaker mech. And wow, this thing looks mean. Thing. Yeah, I don't think I should probably detonate that manually. Just let it do its thing. Oh, this one. Okay, so this is basically a platforming challenge with the mech. You just gotta be careful with the beams. And I remember I got through this and I lost so much health. There we go. Excuse me. Coming through. Don't mind me. I'm just here to mess up your stuff like a bad gas leak. There we go. I knew it's a way to automatically detect up the thing. Just gotta make contact. Dude. Ah, here we go. Did you just almost kamikaze on me? Don't mind me. That's right, down you go. You have to imagine taking a fist to the face with taking a metal fist to the face with not good for your health. There we go. Now where to next? Ah, right. It explodes into a platforming challenge. Because of course it does. Ah, I jumped on you, Mario style. How you like that? Okay, rest up a little bit. There we go. So the best way to use the shield is to activate it the moment they attack you. That way you can still get some mobility. I mean, it makes sense to have it be a downside to using it, because otherwise you'd just be as overpowered as you are with the Jak with a light Jak shield. You know, light Jak shield has its own problems in itself. But with the Darkmaker shield, just, you know, we're already about to fling, just hit the B button to block and go from there. There we go. And up we go. Playing basketball this much, I swear. Playing basketball. And jump. One, two, he's coming for you. Come on now. Take my giant purple hand in your face. See, and there's the big one. This is the boss fight, you gotta jump over it. What you gotta do is you gotta hit the three spinning things. And they get faster the more damage they take. So, there's a timing puzzle.
Our hero! What the? Daxter?
What? What'd you see? Let me look. Hello, elevator, bottom floor, going up. Come on. Ah, I hate being short.
It just seemed for a moment, it looked like... No, it couldn't have been.
Wrong button! And with that, the shield is down. But I wonder what Jack saw. Oh, and I skimmed over this, but yeah, Deimos was the leader of Spargan City. No, I didn't even mention it. Was leader of Spargan City back during the Metalhead Wars, and Baron Praxis betrayed him. And given the fact that Deimos has been nothing but level with you, yeah, I don't think he's lying. And we'll leave it at that. I have been Anansi. This has been Jack 3. And in the next one, we're going to finish up Haven City. Well, we're going to start finishing up Haven City anyway, and hopefully bring an end to the conflict. Deuces!